Right, everybody. Good morning. It's another London session, so let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. So, what happened actually yesterday is incredible. Like, I'm telling you, like, yesterday was just amazing. Although I didn't take the trade that happened yesterday, but it was exactly as, I was imagining that it was potentially going to happen. Price came into the demand level, you know, and then boom, started, going higher from there. I didn't take any trade. I set an alert and the price got into the level. However, I didn't take the trade though. So most likely today we would be potentially looking to take trades today. So anyway, that's that. Let's do the analysis and then set the tone for the day. Today we're also going to be doing one more live session before the New York itself. I think it's going to be about prop firm. So let's go. All right, so let's take a look on 4 hour again. The analysis is still pretty much the same as we actually have yesterday, because price is still trading within the range that we actually had yesterday. So because price has not yet broken out of the range, so the analysis is still going to be the same, or more or less the same. So on the 4 hour, we basically have NASDAQ, still within the, this range, internal range now, and then doing a pullback to potentially maybe get here, and maybe do another pullback, and then making a high, right? So 4 hour potentially is now going to start doing high highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. So let's go to 15 minutes. And let's mark our session break, which is basically the highs and lows of yesterday. So that way we're going to know the areas of liquidity to be able to know where to trade from. So the highest point that price got to yesterday was here. Yeah, this level. That's the highest point of yesterday. So I've marked it already with my specific marker. And the lowest point for yesterday, which is going to be our previous day low, is now this one, right? So I'm going to remark that as well so you can see it. And this is it, previous day low, okay? So now that we know the previous day low and previous day high, we need to know the Asian range that we're dealing with. So this is the Asian range we're dealing with, and price already, this Asian range we're dealing with, the price already broke out in this London session now. So this signifies some things. That one, NASDAQ is going to continue going up from here and take the high of the previous day high, do a pullback into this level, and then give another buy setup. So in order for us to be able to, join this buy, either this happens, NASDAQ go all the way, take the previous day high, then pull back, back into this demand zone, or they pull back just into, the 50% of the Asian range. One of these has to happen. So it's either they pull back into the 50% of the Asian range, or they pull back to the extreme over here, this extreme demand over here. So if they do that, then we'll be taking the trade as well from here actually. But if they don't do that, then we're not going to be taking the trade from there. So now let's identify zones, since I'm obviously only looking to buy NASDAQ, not looking to really sell. So obviously we can sell there, if the sell gives us an opportunity. The only way to sell NASDAQ is if it takes a previous day high or an Asian range and is dropping, we can join the sell. But most of the time right now, especially in this level right now, it's best to be buying NASDAQ. So demand zones that I can see, is still similar to the same one that we have had. So what I'm going to do is, okay, yeah, this resistance level is still holding. I'm just going to extend it, this is the demand that we had before, and let me just make it stop it. Price already respected it. However, to make it a little bit much, so this is now the new level for demand, right? So price should potentially come back into this area and then give us a buying opportunity from there. And price can even take the Asian low the previous day low and then tap into this, level furthermore, and then give us a buy. So, and one of the things to do, let's see, let me turn off the session break and then let's go on 1 hour. So on 1 hour, we're gonna see if the zone that we align now, if the zone is actually looking good or not. So based on 1 hour, it's best that we should still leave the zone to still be this zone, right? Based on, the formation. So the move that started from this demand level now, from here, from right here, NASDAQ came here, right? And then it has reacted. What we need to see might be like this, right? So on the next leg where they are pulling back into this level is when we are looking to actually take a buy from. And if that does happen, then boom, we'll be able to ride the trade to the upside here. And I think if that happens, that would really be a good opportunity, and we should be able to take a good trade from NASDAQ. But in order to engage in any trade, you need to make sure that price is inside of a zone that you are interested in, and you can see, some actions happening inside of that zone. Because if you don't see any action happening in the zone that you're thinking of taking a trade from, then most likely, it wouldn't go out well. So it's best to just wait for price to enter a zone and then take a trade from inside of that zone. And that's what exactly I'm going to be doing as well today. When price gets to a zone I'm interested in, then I'm going to be taking a trade from there. So what I'm going to do now to make sure that I don't miss out when price gets into any of the zone is I'm just going to set an alert. Yeah. And I'm first of all interested in setting an alert somewhere here. So I know that price is potentially coming down, but I also need it to be here. So I'm going to set 2 alerts. So once I set these 2 alerts, now I know that, okay, if price should enter into these zones, then I'm definitely going to be looking to engage the trades today. So I think this is pretty it. Now let's check if there's actually any news events that is happening today. If any news event is happening, then we also need to be aware of it so that we can be well positioned for our trade. And that's what we're going to do next now. I'm going to go and check the Forex Factory. So on Forex Factory, we have unemployment claims coming up by 2:30, and we just need to be aware that this type of data can also influence price movement. So we need to be careful around 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, which is obviously 9:30 US. So we are going to trade carefully around 2:30 today. And so in this case, I think that will be all for this session. So to recap, we're expecting NASDAQ to pull back. It has broken the high of the Asian range. So potentially what will happen is that you will see either take the previous day high, then do a pullback into the 50%, or even do a pullback into the demand itself, then begin to give another buy. And that's exactly what we want to see. And so for us to be able to buy today, even in New York session, we need to see the price entering into one of our zones, and then we can be able to take a decision from there. Okay. I think that will be all. If you have any question regarding NASDAQ and analysis, always leave it in the comments or join the Telegram channel, and we are going to be answering more questions there. So what's going to happen now is that so the plans for today, today we're going to be doing a prop firm series at probably around 12 p.m. noon, 11 noon. I'm going to go live again, and some people have questions like, how can I get a prop firm account with a Naira card? And also we're going to be getting a prop firm account, and also set out the plan to how to actually trade a prop firm account, right? So we're going to be doing that series. We're going to be doing live. I'm going to get a sample prop firm account. We're going to be trading it live and just passing it basically. And so we're going to do that today. We're going to be making it a video. I'm also going to be releasing an actual long form video, not live this time around, about trading prop firm and the challenge in general. Okay, so that's going to come today. And I think that's all for this morning. We are going to see each other again very soon, and also in New York session. If you have any question, drop it in the comment or click on the link in the description to join the Telegram channel so that you can ask any question that you actually have for the community. All right. Welcome everyone, and happy and safe trading. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.